right, guys, welcome. My name is Omar. I am in Genova, on the streets of Genova, just hanging out with my friends here. Daniel Bowen,
How you doing?
American, and Mario Bowen,
How's it going?
American Italian.
Yes, sir.
And that's the son of this guy. He is American, while he is both ways American
Best of both
Italian.
worlds.
He's Napolitano.
Napolitano, that's
Bravo.
true. Now, guys, they have traveled all the way to see Napoli, Genoa. No, Napoli, Sampdoria, I beg your pardon. They were in Milan to see Napoli, AC Milan. Inter Milan, what's wrong with me? Now, they've come all the way to Genoa.
What's in this, right? Is this just coffee, Omar?
What they spike you with?
So, we want to talk about Napoli, but before we talk about tomorrow's game, I want to take them back to, I want to talk about the fact that Napoli always looks like they'll win the title, but they end up not winning it. I'll start with you, Daniel. You've seen Napoli for many years. What do you think about this hoodoo, this thing around the club, Napoli Football Club?
I mean, for me, like, this year feels a lot different. There's a lot of players that have departed that are part of that era where they just couldn't get to the end. You know, it's not a popular thing to say, but Insigne was a really big problem that I think we had with just the atmosphere in the club and how things were handled as him as the captain. And him being gone, I think, has made a difference in just their mentality and forgetting what's happened in the past, because none of them are there. Really, Zielinski's the only guy left, so they really don't have the demons in their head to deal with. So they're sort of playing on the pitch from like an ignorance aspect, right? They don't know what failure feels like. So for me, that's the biggest thing that feels different about this year. And then the players that they've picked up have been some of the best in Serie A. So yeah, I'm still confident even after that game that they didn't play well against Inter and Milan. I'm still confident, but I do think that they have to beat Sampdoria convincingly, and then they're going to beat Juve at home.
I hope so, and I think so as well.
No, they're going to beat Juve at home.
I think so. Juve is not spectacular.
They're going to beat Juve at home. They're going to be so ready for that game. And like you said, Juve isn't spectacular. And I think that, you know, Victor needs to have a big game when it's really, really important. He's done that once versus Roma.
Yep.
But this is his chance to really make everybody forget about the Inter game.
Exactly.
When they play Juve. And I'm confident that he's going to play well, but I want to see some goals too. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Let me come to you, Mario.
Sure.
Napoli have always looked like they can win the title, but at the end of the day, they don't get to go the whole or whole.
Yep.
Do you think that this could just be the year where they break that jinx?
Yeah, just going off of what he was saying, this is a completely different team now. We do have one player, Zielinski, from the previous season, but people expect us to get 6th place this season, you know, not even get top 3. So we went from that to being now almost undefeated, losing against Inter. You know, it's expected, it's going to happen. I'm just glad all that pressure is now off of us. Now that we play Sampdoria, we're going to be, you know, clear with no pressure. Like he was saying, I'm expecting some Osimhen goals. I'm expecting a better game from Cavara. Hopefully, I see some Raspadori action too. Last game, I was a little bit disappointed in him. Hopefully, we're not just winter champions this season, unlike last year. We do have that chip on our shoulder every season until we do win it.
Yeah.
So hopefully, it's different this season. Yeah.
He says hopefully. Doesn't seem to be confident, and it's expected.
Well, he is my son, but we don't see eye to eye on everything. But I think he's being safe saying hopefully, and I've said hopefully before. 2018 was the year I really thought it was going to happen, and it didn't. Then last year happened, and it didn't. So I get my boy saying hopefully, but this year's different, man. This year's different, and I think they're going to prove that tomorrow, and then again against Juve on Friday night. Yeah.
Fantastic. Final question: do you think that the defeat to Inter is like a blessing in disguise? For this
Truthfully,
Napoli?
you know, I mean, I never like taking losses, but if I had to accept a loss this season, easily this game. We always struggle against San Siro, or at San Siro, against Inter, every time. I'm expecting a dominant win against Sampdoria, and truthfully, even one against Juventus. They are not the same team. However, I'm not going to be biased and say that, you know, they don't got it anymore, because it's still Juventus. You know, these are the 10, 11 Scudetto winners, you know. They're not a joke of a team, no matter what you guys look at. Again, Milan is right behind us too. What are they? 5 points behind us. They're right on us. We were almost 10, 11 points. So
Exactly.
it's
They
shrinking. You know
closed the gap, yeah.
the gap is shrinking, but the pressure's also off of us. So
Okay. Thank you, Mario.
Of course.
Thank you, Daniel. We're going to do something together. We're going to say in together, Forza Napoli sempre. So,
Okay.
3, 2, 1, Forza
Napoli
Napoli
sempre.
sempre.